On this episode of Car News Rundown, there's a new Maverick in town, Audi shows off the new A6, VW's latest EV stumbles, and Tesla hit with another big recall. Leading the rundown this week, Ford is giving us our first look at the updated 2025 Maverick pickup truck. After its debut in 2021, the compact unibody truck has become one of Ford's hottest and most important models, with massive waiting lists stretching over a year for some buyers, not to mention hefty dealer markups. To keep the momentum going, Ford has given the Maverick a modest facelift up front. New boomerang headlights with optional LED projectors, new bumper with metallic accents, and new grille designs that vary by trim level are the highlights. Inside, there's a larger 13.2-inch screen with Sync 4 and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Drivers can view a new 360-degree camera on that screen or utilize the new 5G modem for over-the-air updates. Ford says nearly half of Maverick owners tow, so they've added a new trailer hitch assist that can guide the truck into alignment with the trailer, while trailer backup assist can guide the truck and trailer backwards with the turn of a knob. New for 2025 is a 4K tow package for the hybrid that makes the truck capable of towing 4,000 pounds. But perhaps the biggest mechanical news is that all-wheel drive is now available with the hybrid engine. The added traction does come at a slight cost. Ford expects city fuel economy numbers for the all-wheel drive to come in at 40 miles per gallon versus 42 for front-wheel drive models. New interior colors and materials round out the most notable changes. Prices start at $26,295 with delivery expected later this year. But wait, there's one more thing. Ford made a surprise announcement after the debut of its updated Maverick, and this is it, the all-new Maverick Lobo sport truck. Think of this as the opposite of Ford's off-road performance Raptors. The Lobo is designed for speed on the street. Inspired by the lowered truck scene of the 80s and 90s, the Lobo is a half-inch lower in front and 1.12 inches lower out back, with suspension tuned for handling performance. Along with the on-road focus suspension, the Lobo gets steering tuning meant to perform more like a sports car than a pickup truck. The EcoBoost 2.0-liter turbo is standard, giving the Lobo a healthy 238 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. It hooks up to the Bronco Sport's twin-clutch torque-vectoring all-wheel drive system. But here it gets Lobo mode, designed to let you get a little bit drifty on the autocross track. And when you need to stop, the Lobo gets upgraded brakes from the Focus ST parts bin. The radiator and transmission cooler from the Maverick's 4K tow package keep everything cool. Beyond the modest suspension drop, the Lobo stands out with unique 19-inch turbofan wheels, black painted roof, revised bumpers, and an exclusive grille. Inside, materials are inspired by athletic shoes, grabber blue and electric lime highlights, and the graffiti-like overspray on the seats. Ford is taking orders for the Lobo now, with deliveries expected to start early next year. This is Audi's new electric A6. It officially replaces the internal combustion A6, as all Audis with even-numbered model names will be EVs, while ICE cars will be odd numbers, like the A5. Based on VW Group's new premium platform electric architecture, shared with the new Porsche Macan and Audi Q6 e-tron, the new A6 e-tron will come in Sportback and Avant body styles, though the Avant wagon likely won't come to the United States. The new A6 looks fairly sleek, though not nearly as appealing as the new A5. The front end, with its split light design, looks a bit too fussy, while the tall body sides with their low-mounted battery pack has that typical thickness that many EVs can't escape. One area where the design succeeds is in aerodynamics, as the Sportback scores a 0.21 coefficient of drag, the lowest for any Audi ever. Inside, it looks very much like the new A5 and Q6 e-tron. The curved panoramic display dominates the dashboard with its combined 11.9-inch digital cockpit and 14.5-inch center touchscreen. Like other new Audis, there's a 10.9-inch display that's only visible to the front passenger while the car is in motion. The new A6 and S6 get multiple drivetrain options, all powered by a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack. There's a single-motor rear-wheel drive A6 with 362 horsepower. A Quattro option adds a second motor to the front end and nets 422 horsepower overall. The sportier S6 gets 496 horsepower that can be boosted up to 543 horsepower in launch control mode. Audi says that model rockets from 0 to 60 in around 3.7 seconds. No word yet on range for US models, but it should come in below the 447 miles that the single-motor A6 gets in Europe. Pricing for US models should be released closer to their on-sale date here sometime later next year. VW's EV development woes continue. German media outlet Manager Magazine and others are reporting that the successor to the company's current ID.4 electric crossover has been delayed by upwards of 15 months, to 2029 at the earliest. Not good news, as the current ID.4 isn't exactly the most compelling EV choice. Problems reportedly stem from the company's development of its new scalable system platform that will underpin the ID.4 and a whole host of models from VW, Audi, Porsche, and others in the VW group. The company has been marred by problems with the software design controlling the new platform. This could be part of the reason why we saw VW turn to California-based Rivian for a joint venture where the German auto giant gets access to the EV startup's newest tech. While we're still excitedly awaiting the ID.Buzz, it's hard to see how the ID.4 continues to soldier on for another 5 years. Let's hope some pretty substantial upgrades are planned along the way. Tesla has just been hit with one of its largest recalls ever. It touches just about every model line they've made with the exception of the Roadster and Cybertruck. The reason? A failure to detect an open hood. This could lead to the hood fully opening and obstructing a driver's view forward, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Vehicles affected are the 2021 through 2024 Model 3, Model S, and Model X, as well as the 2020 through 2024 Model Y. Tesla says these cars come with a latch produced in China by Magna Closures Company. The fix appears to be easy, just an over-the-air software update that can detect that the hood is open and warn the driver. 1.8 million vehicles are impacted. That's almost as much as the 2 million vehicle recall the company issued back in December. This is Car News Rundown, your new source for automotive news, debuts, and analysis. Like and subscribe to get our latest updates. Thanks for watching.